Imagine losing weight faster, not by cutting carbs, but by using them as a secret weapon. Sounds impossible, right? Most people think carbs are the enemy, but the truth is far more surprising. There are carb tricks so simple, so underrated, and so rarely talked about that they can flip your weight loss journey on its head. And today you're about to discover them. Carbs don't always slow you down. Used the right way, they can actually speed up fat burning, control your cravings, stabilize your energy, and help you drop weight without feeling tired or deprived. But here's the twist. Most people never learn how to use carbs properly. They either cut them completely or eat them blindly, and both strategies end up sabotaging their progress. In this video, you're going to learn 5 smart carb tricks that turn carbs into your advantage. These aren't generic tips. These are simple science-backed principles that many people overlook, things that quietly influence your hunger hormones, your metabolism, your blood sugar, and the way your body stores fat. These are the strategies that help you stay full longer, stop mindless snacking, reduce cravings, and make weight loss smoother and more sustainable. And here's why you need to watch this video till the end. Some of these tricks sound small, almost too small to matter. But when you combine them, the results hit harder than any strict diet. These are the kinds of changes that take only seconds to apply in your day, yet they create powerful long-term effects. One of the tricks, number 3, might even change the entire way you think about eating carbs. It's something fitness experts quietly rely on, but everyday people rarely hear about. And when you use it correctly, it can dramatically improve how your body burns calories throughout the day. You're also going to understand why cutting carbs completely is not the answer. It slows your metabolism. It drains your energy. And worst of all, it increases cravings, especially late night cravings that ruin your progress. This video will show you how to avoid all that by using carbs smarter, not less. We're not removing carbs forever. We're not banning bread, rice, or fruit. Instead, we're learning how to time them, pair them, and choose them in ways that make your body work with you, not against you. Most people think weight loss is about willpower. But the reality is your body follows signals you create through the food you eat. And carbs send some of the strongest signals of all. When you use these signals, right, your appetite becomes easier to control, your energy becomes steady, and your body naturally starts burning fat more efficiently. This is the part that many weight loss videos skip, but this is also the part that changes everything. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to use carbs to stay full longer, boost fat burning, reduce water retention, and keep your metabolism active instead of slowing down like it does in low-carb diets. You'll learn how to use carbs to support muscle, not fat storage. You'll learn how to avoid the biggest carb mistakes that kill weight loss progress silently. And you'll learn 5 smart strategies anyone can start using today without buying anything or starving themselves. So if you've ever felt confused about carbs, if you've ever wondered why some people lose weight easily while eating rice, pasta, or fruit, or if you're tired of diets that leave you hungry, frustrated, and stuck, then stay with me till the very end. This video might finally give you the clarity and the results you've been looking for. Welcome to our channel. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss our simple science-based guides to better health, better habits, and a better you. Let's get started. Not all carbs are the same, and this is where most people get misled. Some carbs hit your system fast. They spike your blood sugar, drain your energy, and leave you hungry again within an hour. These are the refined carbs, the white breads, the sugary snacks, the pastries, the polished grains that digest almost instantly. They burn out quickly, and when your blood sugar crashes, your brain screams for more food. That cycle alone can slow down weight loss without you even realizing it. But then there are complex carbs, the slow, steady kind. These carbs act completely differently inside the body. They break down gradually, they release energy little by little. They don't cause sudden spikes, only smooth waves. And because they take their time digesting, your hunger calms down, your cravings stay lower, and you naturally eat less without forcing yourself to diet. This one shift, choosing complex carbs over refined ones, can silently improve your weight loss results faster than you expect. Complex carbs are found in foods that are closer to their natural state. Think whole grains like brown rice, oats, quinoa, and barley. Think legumes like lentils, chickpeas, black beans, and kidney beans. Think vegetables, especially the fiber-rich ones that take effort for the body to process. These foods don't just give you energy, they give you stable energy. They keep your stomach satisfied for hours so you're not constantly battling the urge to snack. Fiber is the secret behind this effect. Fiber slows digestion, slows the release of sugar into the bloodstream, and slows how quickly you feel hungry again. When your meals are packed with fiber-rich carbs, your body stays fueled longer. You get fewer cravings. And because you stay full, you naturally take in fewer calories throughout the day. It feels effortless because the science is doing the work for you. There's also another hidden advantage. Complex carbs often come paired with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. These nutrients help your metabolism run smoothly. Your body digests better. Your energy stays stable. Even your mood improves. When your body feels nourished, it stops sending out emergency hunger signals that push you toward overeating. And here's something people rarely think about. Slow burning carbs help balance your appetite hormones. When your blood sugar stays steady, your hunger hormone, ghrelin, stays quieter. Your fullness hormone, leptin, works better. You feel in control instead of fighting your own biology. So the moment you start choosing whole grains over white grains, vegetables over sugary snacks, legumes over refined flours, your body responds immediately. Cravings shrink, energy rises, hunger settles, and weight loss becomes smoother, not because you're eating less, but because you're eating better. Carbs can be healthy, nutritious, and great for energy, but here's the part most people forget. Even the healthiest carbs still contain calories, and those calories add up faster than you think. A bowl of brown rice, a pile of sweet potatoes, a few extra spoons of oats. They all seem harmless. They feel clean and guilt-free. But if the portions get too big, they can quietly stall your weight loss progress without you noticing. This is why people sometimes get confused. They switch to whole grains, they add vegetables, they choose better carbs, but the scale refuses to move. The problem isn't the carb type anymore. It's the amount carbs. Even the good ones release energy. And when you eat more energy than your body uses, it stores the extra as fat. Not because your body is against you, but because that's its job. Store the leftovers for later. Many effective weight loss plans understand this truth. That's why low carb and moderate carb diets often place limits on total carb intake. They aren't banning carbs, they're controlling the excess. When carb intake falls to a balanced level, your body starts burning stored fat for fuel instead of relying on constant carb energy from food. It's a shift that helps many people break through plateaus. But you don't need a strict low carb diet to get this benefit. You just need portion control. And portion control doesn't have to feel restrictive. It's about being aware instead of guessing. One small change, like measuring your serving of rice or pasta before eating, can prevent hundreds of hidden calories. Using smaller plates tricks your brain into feeling satisfied with less. Filling half your plate with vegetables and protein automatically reduces how much space carbs take without effort. Another simple approach is balancing your meals. Instead of making carbs the main star, turn them into a supporting role. Add lean proteins, fiber rich vegetables, or healthy fats to your plate. These foods slow digestion, keep you full longer, and naturally reduce how much carb you want to eat. When your meal is balanced, your hunger stabilizes. You stop reaching for second servings. You feel satisfied with less. Even small habits help, like avoiding eating from large containers, pre portioning snacks, and stopping for a moment before adding those extra spoonfuls. These tiny adjustments keep you in control instead of slipping into autopilot eating. Once you start watching portions, something interesting happens. You don't feel deprived. You feel aware. You start noticing how much food your body truly needs. And that awareness alone can unlock faster, smoother weight loss without cutting out carbs entirely. Carb timing is one of the most powerful yet misunderstood weight loss tools. Most people think the number of carbs is all that matters, but when you eat them can change the way your body uses or stores them. Your body responds differently to carbs at different times of the day. In the morning and during periods of activity, your muscles are hungry for fuel. They burn through glucose quickly, pulling energy from the carbs you eat. But late at night, when your body starts winding down and your activity drops, those same carbs are far more likely to be stored as fat instead of used for energy. This is where timing becomes a secret advantage. Research shows that large carb heavy meals eaten at night, especially before long hours of sitting or sleeping, can lead to higher blood sugar spikes and lower energy use. In simple terms, your body doesn't need that extra fuel, so it stores it. That's why late night snacking, even with healthy carbs, can quietly sabotage your progress. But earlier in the day, the story changes completely. Your metabolism is naturally more active in the morning. Your body processes food more efficiently. Your muscles respond better to glucose. Eating carbs earlier gives them a purpose to fuel movement, brain function, and daily tasks. And when your carbs are used for energy instead of storage, weight loss becomes easier. There's also the workout factor. When you exercise, your muscles burn through stored glycogen. This makes them more sensitive to carbs afterward. So, eating carbs around your workout, either before to power your energy or after to refill your muscles, keeps the carbs working for you, not against you. It encourages better performance, faster recovery, and improved fat burning because the body isn't overwhelmed with unused fuel. A simple strategy is to place the bulk of your daily carbs in the morning and afternoon. Include them in breakfast and lunch when your metabolism is still running high. Add a moderate amount around your workout window for maximum efficiency. And keep dinner lighter on carbs, focusing more on protein, vegetables, and healthy fats. This shift alone can reduce cravings, stabilize energy, and increase fat metabolism without cutting carbs completely. What makes carb timing so fascinating is how subtle the impact feels. You're not eating less, you're eating smarter. Your energy becomes smoother throughout the day. Your hunger decreases at night, and your body starts burning fat more consistently because it's no longer overloaded with carbs during its least active hours. This is the kind of trick that doesn't require effort, just a change in rhythm, and the results can be surprisingly powerful. Pairing carbs with protein or fiber is one of the simplest ways to control hunger, yet most people never use it. When you eat carbs alone, they digest quickly. Your blood sugar rises fast, your energy spikes, and then everything crashes down. That sudden drop triggers intense hunger, cravings, and the urge to eat more, especially sugary or high calorie foods. It becomes a cycle where your body is chasing quick energy again and again. But when you pair carbs with protein or fiber, everything slows down in a very beneficial way. Protein and fiber act like natural brakes inside your digestive system. They slow the breakdown of carbs, allowing the sugar from those carbs to enter your bloodstream gradually instead of all at once. This softer, smoother rise keeps your energy stable. It prevents sudden hunger and stops those mid morning or late afternoon crashes that make you reach for snacks. With stable blood sugar, your cravings calm down, your mood stays balanced, and you feel in control instead of being pulled around by your appetite. This combination also keeps you full for longer. Protein takes time to break apart, and fiber adds bulk, making your stomach feel satisfied. When you pair them with carbs, the meal becomes more complete and balanced. You stay fuller between meals, which naturally reduces overeating without forcing yourself to be strict. It's a gentle, effortless way to support calorie control because your hunger finally cooperates with your goals. The best part is how easy this trick is to use. You don't need complicated recipes or expensive ingredients. You just need to put the right foods together. Whole grain bread with beans or eggs gives you slow burning fuel plus filling protein. Rice paired with lentils becomes a complete balanced dish that keeps you full for hours. Vegetables with lean protein, like chicken, tofu, or fish, create a meal that releases energy steadily, not all at once. Even simple snacks work beautifully. Fruit paired with nuts, yogurt paired with berries, or whole grain crackers with hummus. And these combinations don't just help you feel full. They improve your metabolism, sharpen your focus, and prevent the overeating patterns that make weight loss feel difficult. Every time you mix carbs with protein or fiber, you're sending a clear signal to your body: stay calm, stay balanced, stay satisfied. It's a small shift with a surprisingly powerful effect. And once you try it, you'll notice how much easier it becomes to manage cravings and maintain steady energy throughout the day. Carbs have a bad reputation, but the truth is far more balanced. Very low carb diets can look impressive in the beginning because they cause quick water weight loss. When you cut carbs sharply, your body drops stored glycogen, and with it, a lot of water. The scale moves fast and it feels like magic. But that early drop isn't fat loss, it's mostly water. And once the excitement fades, the reality sets in. Eating extremely low carbs every day can become exhausting, restrictive, and hard to maintain. This is where many people get stuck. They see quick results and then wonder why the diet becomes harder and harder to follow. Strict carb cutting often leads to cravings, low energy, irritability, and the feeling of constantly missing out. Over time, the body pushes back. Hunger increases, metabolism slows, workouts feel weaker, and eventually the diet becomes unsustainable. When people finally give in and start eating carbs again, the weight often rushes back. It's not failure, it's biology. A more powerful and lasting approach is moderation. Instead of cutting carbs completely, focus on the right balance. Moderate carb intake gives your body steady energy, supports your hormones, fuels your muscles, and keeps you satisfied. It's flexible enough to maintain for months and years, not just a few intense weeks. And long-term consistency is what actually leads to lasting weight loss, not extreme short-term restriction. The key is to combine moderate intake with smart habits. Choose high-quality carbs most of the time. Whole grains, legumes, fruits, vegetables, foods that give nutrients and fiber, not empty calories. Watch your portions so you're not unconsciously overeating, even the healthy options. And pay attention to your overall calories because weight loss always comes down to the balance between what you eat and what you burn. When you approach carbs with balance, instead of fear, everything becomes easier. Your meals feel satisfying instead of restricted. Your energy becomes stable throughout the day. Workouts feel stronger, recovery becomes smoother, and cravings drop because your body is finally getting the fuel it needs. Most importantly, you create habits you can actually live with. No more on and off dieting, no more yo yo cycles, no more feeling trapped by strict rules. It's not about cutting carbs to zero, it's about using them wisely, choosing better ones, eating them in the right amounts, and staying consistent. This calm, steady approach builds real results because you're working with your body instead of fighting against it. Let's bring everything together in a clear, powerful way so you can use these carb tricks with confidence. You've seen how small changes can create big shifts. And now it's time to revisit the 5 simple strategies that transform carbs from something you fear into something that supports your goals. When you understand these principles, the entire idea of eating for weight loss becomes easier, smoother, and far less confusing. Carbs stop feeling like the villain and start becoming a tool, one that works with your body instead of against it. The first trick is all about carb quality. Choosing complex carbs over refined ones gives your body slow, steady energy instead of quick crashes. Whole grains, legumes, fruits, and vegetables digest slowly, keep your hunger under control, and help you avoid those sudden cravings that throw your day off track. These foods fuel your body the way it was designed to be fueled. The second trick focuses on portion control. Even healthy carbs add up quickly if the portions get too large. Being aware of how much you're eating, using smaller plates, measuring servings, filling your meal with protein and vegetables helps you stay in a calorie range that supports fat loss without giving up the foods you enjoy. It's not about restriction, it's about balance. The third trick is about timing your carbs. Eating your main carb portions earlier in the day or around your workouts helps your body use that energy instead of storing it. Your metabolism is more active in the morning and your muscles burn through carbs during movement. When you place your carbs where your body needs them most, the results come naturally without extra effort. The fourth trick is the power of pairing carbs with protein and fiber. This simple habit slows digestion, stabilizes blood sugar, and keeps your hunger controlled for hours. When meals release energy gradually, instead of all at once, you avoid crashes, cravings, and mindless snacking. This combination makes meals more satisfying and supports natural calorie control. And the fifth trick is embracing a moderate and consistent approach. Extreme carb cutting may give fast water loss, but it isn't sustainable moderate intake. Combined with good carb choices, smart portions, and steady habits helps you stay energized, satisfied, and consistent for the long term. Consistency always beats extremes. When you use these 5 tricks wisely, carbs become your ally. They help you stay full, stay energized, and stay on track. They stop being an obstacle and start becoming one of the easiest tools you can use on your weight loss journey. Now that you know these 5 simple carb tricks, give them a real test. Try using them for just 1 week and pay attention to how your body responds. Notice how your hunger changes. Notice how your energy feels throughout the day. And notice whether your cravings finally start to calm down. Small adjustments can create surprisingly big results when you stay consistent. If you found this video helpful and want more simple science-based tips to make weight loss easier, healthier, and more realistic, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. We share straightforward guidance designed to help you understand your body, not fight against it. And remember, always listen to your body. Everyone is different. What matters most is finding the habits that make you feel your best and keep you moving forward. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.